These rocks weigh 300 kilograms and they move by themselves, exposing the rocks in Racetrack Playa, the sledding stones that baffled scientists for decades. Watch closely. This is Racetrack Playa in Death Valley, a flat, cracked lakebed dotted with boulders and weird tracks. For years, people blamed ghosts, aliens, even seismic forces. Then, scientists finally caught it. During rare winters, a shallow puddle freezes into thin ice sheets. Sun warms the ice. It cracks into floating panels. A whisper of wind pushes the panels, and the rocks, stuck in them, across the mud. The ice acts like a low-friction sled, leaving those mesmerizing trails behind. So, no supernatural forces, just perfect timing, ice, sun, wind, and patience. Next time you see a mysterious trail, look for winter's quiet helpers.
Why do 80% of eyewitness reports describe lights behaving like intelligent machines? Why did farmers in the early 1900s report metal-on-metal sounds with no source? Why did official archives sit sealed for decades? For over a century, scientists were baffled. In the early 1900s, pilots, sailors, farmers reported weird lights, sudden compass glitches, and objects that moved like they ignored the rules of physics. Headlines offered sensational theories: magnetism gone wild, mischievous pranksters with mirrors, even extraterrestrials taking a joyride. Researchers, test after test, chipped away at easy answers. Magnetic anomalies explained some compass errors, but not the precision turns witnesses described. Pranks fit a few cases, but not well-trained pilots and radar tracks. Today, thanks to better sensors and open data, we're finally separating rockets from riddles. Some mysteries cleared, a few remain, and the wildest guesses taught scientists where to look next. Stick around, the real story is stranger and smarter than the rumors.
I'm sure you've heard the news. The stones in Death Valley move. But how? Scientists set a patient, nerdy trap, and the answer was stranger and simpler than you'd think. Researchers fitted 15 rocks with custom motion-activated GPS units. They set up a high-res weather station in the desert. They installed time-lapse cameras around the playa to watch the rocks. Then they waited for rare wet nights to happen. Rain left a shallow pond on the playa. It froze overnight into thin windowpane ice. Morning sun and light winds broke the ice into floating panels. Those panels pushed rocks in unison across the playa. Some slid meters at several meters per minute. Captured on GPS and time-lapse video in December 2013-2014. The ritual explained tracks scientists had puzzled over for decades. It showed how fragile conditions control this desert dance, and those conditions may be changing with climate.
If you're a fan of garden variety mysteries, then you need to hear how rocks go for a stroll. If you're a science nerd, then you need this tiny windy miracle. If you're into weird nature hacks, then you need to meet windowpane ice. Here's the simple truth. I get scoured prasar. It takes a rare recipe. First, rain or a storm makes shallow puddles on a flat playa. Night falls and temps drop, forming thin, transparent windowpane ice, not sheets you'd expect. Come morning, the sun and a light breeze loosen that fragile ice into big, floating panels. Those panels slide across the slick mud. Surprise, they nudge the rocks. Over hours, tiny pushes add up and the stones trace long trails. No mystery ghosts, no muscle-bound animals, just an tur. Chuck the dan dins dust. Dapperdam, bisen palm, tadate dard. Chouter dan, dobate dal. Shot the dawi dordered prand, and perfect timing. Nature's gentle push. Science wins.